Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, why don't you join in? Steve Harvey, get the money, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen. Steve Harvey, won't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Yep, trying to make it work too. I'm not trying. I'm getting it. I'm getting it done to the best of my abilities. Now, something funny my father taught me. He said, son, when you've done all you can do, if you've done your absolute best, and you look up and it didn't get the job done, take a deep breath and do some more. That used to bug me, man, when my father used to tell me that. He said, son, when you've done your absolute best and you think you can't do no more, you've done all you can, and it still don't get the job done, take yourself a deep breath and do some more. And you know what? I found that has worked every single time. Every single time. Because what my father knew was that what you think is your breaking point or what you think is your all in all, he says, son, it's just something about it, man. If you just gather yourself, you got a little bit more. Everybody got some more. And I got to be honest with you, it has worked. It has helped me greatly. And, everybody does have some more. I tell that to my sons all the time. Dad, I did my best. Well, let me ask you something else. Could you have done anything else? Could you have studied a little harder? Could you have shown up a little bit earlier? Could you stayed a little bit later? Yeah. Well, then, okay, that's what you should have done then. See, there's always a way. But if you're going to create excuses, if you're going to make them up all the time about why you don't get it done, I have a very, very sad statement for you right now. You're never going to get anything done. You're never going to get to the top. Not to the top. You can get halfway up. Now, you can get a third of the way up. You can get 3/4 of the way up. But if you don't have that little extra reserve in you, you're not getting to the top. The top is only reserved for those that have the wherewithal and the power, the desire, the drive, and the gut-wrenching effort to get to the top. The top is reserved only for the top. It's just the top. There ain't but one top. In the middle done ain't it. The top of the mountain Halfway, it's a different view at the top. Things look different from up top. So if you want to get to the top of whatever, your profession, your field, your career, whatever it is, you got to do extra. You have to do more. More is expected of you. More, but here's what's really crazy. More is required of you. Don't live your life in a lackadaisical state. Don't wake up every day with the feeling of, whatever happens, happens. Nah, man, have a say-so in your life. You, first of all, let me ask you something. Who has God? Name the person that God has given authority over you. Name the person. But who is the person? Nobody has domain over you. God didn't create that person. So what you sitting here for, man? What are you sitting here for? Letting people who do not know direct your path. Why are you worried about all these people with what they got to say about you and all these people with what they got to think about you when here's the news flash? They don't know either. All these people that you overly concerned about, all these people that you go into these answers for, they need answers too. Stop. What are you doing here? Gather yourself for a minute. Here is a solution to all of that. You have one source that will be there for you to the end of time, and that is your relationship with God. That is the one thing that's solid and for sure. He's behind the wall. He's in your jail cell. He rides with you in the police car. He's with you on your job up at the school. He's down there in the board meetings with you. He goes with you when you travel on planes. He sits with you when you're in a relationship. He helps you with your parenting skills. He helps you. He's there to assist you. If you do the right things, he show you and guide you to your next job. When you lose your job and you think it's a wrap, there's some good behind it, man. God is always working on your behalf to those that believe. You just got to believe. He don't ask you for nothing else. Believe in me. That's all he asks you to do. What you tripping for, man? And then when you make the decision to believe in him and it comes out your mouth from time to time somewhere, what you worried about what people say? What you worried about what they think for? Why? Who are they? They need God too. You telling them you found something new, that you gonna give this a shot right here. Now they got some yin yang and some yakety yak to say about that. When they need God too. That's what amazes me, man, about people. Sit up in here, man, be knocking your dream and stuff. Look, if you're an atheist, man, do your thing. Do your thing. But you can't create no laws where I can't do mine. That don't make no sense, man. That makes no sense at all to me. You have the right to go be whatever you want to be. You know, if you don't like the fact that I'm in school, got my head bowed down, and I'm saying a prayer before I take this test, just don't bow your head, don't you pray. But if some kids want to get together, that's some crazy mess. That's what happened in our schools. We took prayer out of schools. Now look at our schools. You send your child to school, and someone else comes back home. That's a whole nother thing right here. That's not what I want to talk to you about. But I was just throwing it out because, hey, man, your relationship with God is essential to your success as a person. It's essential to your existence. It's essential to where you're trying to go and what you're trying to be because he made you. Why would you not talk to the person that made you to find out what he created you for? I ain't talking about your parents. Who made your parents? This is God. We created in his image. Why would you not talk to your maker to see why you got made? That don't make sense to you. If you're sitting and gotten yourself in a situation, you sitting in a jail cell somewhere, you locked up, you doing some time, man, be a good time for you to reflect. But whatever your situation is, man, God can get you through it. He can give you the strength, the courage, the wherewithal, the understanding, everything you need, the wisdom to get you through anything you're going through. You just got to touch base with him. I need God every single day of my life. And what he's done for me, man, off the chain. But guess what? He'll do the same thing for you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. It's that there time right now. Or as my father would say, right now. If you don't take that garbage out right now, you're going to wish your ass wasn't living. You hear?
Right now.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show that starts different every day. And you know why I start the show off different every day? Because it's a different day. Why would you do the same thing every morning? It's different. We got to be different. Well, listen to this. Isn't that the truth, Shirley?
Thank you, Steve. Good morning to you. Yes, it is. Different.
Ain't it, Carly?
Yeah, it ain't. No, that don't sound right. Yeah, it is. Bruce, good morning. Shirley,
No, you right. Watch it. Yeah, it ain't, Junior.
Yeah, it ain't.
No.
J. Anthony Brown, ism? Is I?
Yeah, ism. Yeah, you sure ism with it. That's right, man.
What?
Tommy, what is?
Ism and is show is right from what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Henceforth and furthermore.
At the same time.
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
They
good
give
today?
you less, but we give you more. What?
Always good on Friday, Steve. Always. We worked all week to get
right.
here.
It is Friday.
We worked all week to get here.
3-day weekend, too.
Uh-huh.
Labor Day
Oh, that's
weekend.
right.
Huh?
What?
Yes,
Girl, you better shut up.
I need to get on the plane. As soon as I get off, get on the plane.
I'm barbecuing.
Are you
Oh,
now?
you don't even
I
eat
thought you can't
meat.
eat nothing.
But
You're a
I'm going
vegan.
barbecue. Nothing brings a crowd like barbecue. See, I need people to come over, so I'm barbecuing.
Wait, what? You don't even like company,
No, I don't.
and you're a
but-
vegan.
But I got leukemia, so I need people around now. So I just,
That barbecue.
I don't
gonna
like
be so
going over
lovely.
sick people's
Steve.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
Say that,
Yeah.
You
Steve.
just can't just fire
Yeah,
off like that.
all that medicine laying around. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my barbecue. I don't be in here, all these drip packets and around, all these IVs and everything.
I don't have any of that
Sitting up
out.
at your house, man.
Just don't go in the
Man.
medicine room. You can't go in the medicine room.
Wait, you have
Man.
a whole room dedicated to just medicine?
Hell yeah, the whole house smell like medicine.
I'm with you on
Ever been in
that.
somebody's house smell like a hospital?
Yeah.
You going,
Yeah,
damn,
I
that's-
can't stand
Why
that.
don't you
I
fry some
got a
bacon or
hospital
something?
bed in the front room, just
Uh-huh.
in case.
As soon as you walk in, the first thing you see is death. I don't want to eat here.
Wow.
I'm having a barbecue. Y'all better show up.
Did you
If
speak
you
to
had
Aunt
some
Barbara?
Popeyes.
No, I ain't
I can
spoke
see
to-
y'all from the bed in the backyard. I'll be fine.
Enjoy yourselves.
Have fun out there.
You had some Popeyes chicken sandwiches. It's going to be packed.
Okay, bet.
All right, so I'm glad you brought that up, Carla. Speaking of Popeye's chicken, the war continues, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A. We'll talk about it at 32 after the hour. Inside of something funny when we come back, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are again. Another day, another chicken war. When is this battle going to end?
It's getting old now.
Come on.
No, it's not, Tommy. It's not. It's
It's
not
young.
getting
It's
old.
just
In
starting.
L.A., Tommy, in L.A., they start selling chicken at 11 in the morning at some of the Popeyes, and they stop at 6. You can't get any more chicken after 6 o'clock.
How they
You
going
can
to
get
stop selling chicken at 6
They
p.m.?
stopped selling this chicken sandwich. I'm sorry, the chicken sandwich. You can't get
Okay.
it anymore. They start at 11, stop at 6. There's a line. There's still a line
Yes.
of cars around the block to get that damn chicken sandwich.
Really?
They're still lining up for that
Say,
sandwich.
did I see them escorting Janet Jackson to get a
Yes,
sandwich?
yeah, to get that sandwich.
lying.
Right.
What's in this damn sandwich?
That's what I want to
Just
know.
chicken. It's
Hey, Junior,
Huh?
Junior, didn't you say that this chicken been on the menu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in Houston, I know I go home, I go to Popeye. If you look up under the tenders, it's a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, you better talk, Junior.
That's what I understand. What is this war about?
So it's just a marketing
I don't
ploy.
know how it
Yeah.
started.
Uh-huh.
Well, they both
Okay, let me
winning.
ask y'all something. Who started the war? How did it become a war?
Popeyes went after churches.
On Twitter, on social
Twitter.
media.
I mean,
Right.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they
you mean
started
after
it.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah,
I
they
mean
went after
Chick-fil-A. I'm
Chick-fil-A.
sorry.
And that's what started it.
That
Yeah.
started it. Yeah.
Yeah. They went after challenging them, so to speak.
Mhm.
You know,
Well, there's two different kind of chickens, though, y'all.
I
You know?
love both. I like both of them. I like.
What
You
do
know
you
what
mean
I would
it's two
like
different
though?
kind of chickens? Wait. What do you mean?
They're
You know,
prepared
Popeyes
differently.
is a different, like Chick-fil-A chickens. Them
Seasoning.
chickens, they mom and daddy was together. Them chickens, you know what I'm saying? Chick-fil-A, they different. Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Popeye a little more gangster with it. You know, they chicken different. But my
I'ma
boy
tell you
say,
The workers are different too. There are different sets of workers at
Oh,
at
yeah.
Popeyes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I enjoyed the my pleasure at Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I
They're
like-
so
I
polite.
like,
They on the
I like
phone.
the attitude that they have at Popeyes. What you want, we ain't got all day. Okay, that's what I like.
Yeah.
You like that attitude.
and patting their hair at the same time, Jay.
I like that.
I know it's gonna be good because I know you when you roll your eyes at me. I know you're tired of me.
You know what? I like how they don't look back there, but they know what's back there. They know without even turning around what we out of. Okay, they don't have to turn around.
Ain't no more legs.
When you look back there through that window and you see somebody got flour up to their neck, that chicken good.
That's good chicken right there. That's good chicken, boy.
But you,
They both
Steve,
are
you
good
know
though.
what? Steve, you know what you should do when you come back? Now, the Popeyes chicken sandwich with the Chick-fil-A waffle fries together. That's
Oh,
some good eating.
switch it up, mix it up.
You got to go to
Good
both
eating
places,
right there.
Carl?
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
stand in
got
line.
here's the deal.
Okay.
I have to try the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I
Good
have
luck.
never had.
Good luck.
Now let me tell you something. Oh, I'll go get
What?
one.
Get a police
But-
escort.
You get escorted.
No, I just walk in.
Lord, it's Steve Harvey
Oh,
here
because-
getting chicken, y'all.
oh, because-
It's Steve Harvey.
Because it's you.
Here, Steve.
And you just walk back on out.
Move out. Excuse, heifer. Hey, Steve. Here, Steve.
Well, I've been
Can
in
I
this
get a
line a long
selfie?
time. I've been waiting all morning, and he just walks in and gets
And
That's
you
Steve
still
Harvey,
gonna be
lady.
waiting.
That's Steve Harvey. I'll put
That's
some
Steve
extra
Harvey. My
biscuits in there for
grandmama
you.
like him on Family Feud.
Yeah.
Can you
That's
say
right.
hi to my grandmama?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna go in there and take about 25 selfies and do a video for some people's grandmama. I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich pretty quick.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
go.
You gonna
yeah,
be
you
good.
will. Yeah.
Now
you
back
gonna
in
be
the
loving
day, when I was a hustler,
Yeah.
and when I finally got to the line, I buy about like 20, 35 chicken sandwiches. And then I go back outside and sell them sandwiches.
Yes.
Boy, you ain't like, I'm doing it today.
But I put 25% on it.
Yeah.
You gonna raise the price.
Oh, dog,
Steve.
back in the day,
Supply and
Oh, I'd have
demand,
done that
Carlos.
in a
Supply and
heartbeat.
demand. That's the law.
But you
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
lying, though. You want to get out this line?
Right now. Dog, I got them hot. They in the bag. Get them while they hot.
Wow.
Who just here for the chicken sandwich? How much is Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Give me roundabout. Look it up. Come on, y'all.
But I do know
What y'all think
back
it's
in the
about
day,
$4?
it might be, no, yes, altogether it's $4 and something. It's about $4.50.
I ain't
that's
never
So,
seen a sandwich in L.A. $4.
All right. Let's say $5.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken sandwich $5. 10% is 50 cents. 20% is $1. I got chicken sandwiches for $6.
Yeah.
No line. You don't have to wait in line.
Yeah, it's $3.99.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right on. Mm-hmm.
All $3.99, so they $4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, outside they $6. Yeah, I'm coming up.
All day long, huh?
You want to get out
Quite a
this line?
markup.
You go back
sir.
in that
That
line
line.
far
You
enough,
won't be in
you
that
got to go
line.
way back in that line.
Uh-huh.
You sell all them sandwiches.
Yeah. The last 25 people go get this sandwich.
Oh, I'm buying one from Steve for sure. For that.
What's his name?
Let's go buy
Cause ain't no
100
way.
this
I got
past
them
month.
hot.
Yeah.
Let's go give them away.
And just to make sure they hot, I'm going to have some hand warmers on the bag so when you feel it, the bag feel hot.
Oh, you done
They
thought
just
this
going
through.
to have hand warmers in there.
He said he was a hustler, Carla.
Yeah, you done thought this through.
Oh,
He
dog.
was a hustler.
I don't give a damn how long I done had them sandwiches. 25 minutes. You touch that bag, they hot.
Well, you know, Tristan Thompson that plays for the Cavaliers,
Yeah.
he jumped the line
Chloe's
at
back.
Popeyes and bought a whole bunch of people.
Oh, that
There
was
you
cool.
go. That's
That
how
was
you
cool.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean, he getting all the credit. I did the same thing. I mean, I did. I bought sandwiches.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you
Junior?
Yeah,
Oh, shout out to
just
Junior.
2.
Oh.
Well, you know,
Just me
them
and the person I
sandwiches
was
is
with.
good.
I mean, so Tristan don't get all the shout outs.
You bought more than one, too.
Yeah, he ain't the only one out here buying sandwiches.
Wow. I wonder when this is going to be over, though, because it doesn't seem
It's
like it has
time.
any end in sight,
Well,
though.
Popeyes is sold out in some places.
But they got chicken.
Yeah, well, you know that chicken is good.
All right,
When you see
here's the
white
deal.
folks in the hood at like 12 o'clock at night standing to get chicken. That's some good ass chicken.
All right, we got to move on, guys. Coming up next, it is the nephew Tommy with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so coming up at the top of the hour, we're going to tell you how to come and party with us in Cancun, okay? We want you there with us.
Yes.
But right now, the nephew in the building with Run That Prank Back. What you got, Neff?
Yo, trash stinks.
Ew.
Yo, trash stinks. Yo, trash stink. Yo, trash stink. Yo, trash stink. Yo, trash stink. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
Hello, hey, I'm trying to reach Swerve.
Yeah, this me. Who it is?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm one of your neighbors, but I'm one street over from you. You over there off you at River Ranch Drive?
Yeah, that's right. Who it is?
This Rico, man. How you doing? I'm one of your neighbors on the next street over. How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good, brother. How you get my number?
One of the neighbors on your block gave me the number, man. We was having a little situation. Wanted to reach out to you. Some stuff going on here in the neighborhood, man, and wanted to try to make you aware of it.
Well, what's going on, brother?
It seemed like, well, you know, the trash man run on Tuesday,
Okay.
and Saturday.
Right.
Now, the problem is that a lot of people, I guess, since the holiday just passed, you know, a lot of people got their stuff out on the curb already.
Right.
Right. Now, the problem is that they saying, man, is that your trash is actually really, really foul. It's smelling pretty bad, and we wanted to call you, man, and see if you didn't mind putting it in.
Hold on. You say you calling me because you smell my trash?
Well, yeah, they say yours is the one that's really stinking, man. And if you could actually maybe put it back in the garage until Tuesday, you know.
I'm not putting no trash in no garage. That's why I put it outside. I didn't have enough room in the garage.
Okay, well, see that.
Who is everybody saying my trash stinks?
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, you know.
This is what I want to tell you. If everybody in the hood got a problem with my trash tank, you tell them to come take the out.
Okay, well, we've discussed that too. But listen, we don't want no trouble, man. If we can just get you to put your trash back in.
I'm not moving no trash. I pay rent over here, my brother.
Hey, we're not gonna go back and. I'm not gonna go back.
I don't give a what you gonna do. I'm telling you where I pay rent at. Don't tell me to do over here. Okay, well listen, man. Aren't you concerned that your trash is stinking and reeking through the whole neighborhood? I don't give a damn if who smell my trash. If they got a problem with it, tell them come take it out. Seal it in and stand out there. Okay, well that's the problem. The problem is that you took it out and you took it out too early. You shouldn't have put this out till Tuesday morning, and that's what we're gonna start. Tuesday, Saturday, Monday, Friday. If I put it out there, it's staying out there till they come get it.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, man.
I don't give a damn what you gonna do. You ain't finna call me telling me to take my trash out. I pay rent over here. Okay, well, hey, how is everybody smelling my trash out of everybody on the street?
I don't know. I from my understanding, it's a couple holes in it and some food or something must have got out. I don't know if one of the rodents or a dog got in it or what the case may be. But, you know, we need to try to get your trash in the backyard or something, man.
My trash ain't going no damn well. And how come you the one? What you focusing on this? How come my next door neighbor ain't calling? How come your around the corner and you calling? Who put you up to this?
Well, everybody's smelling it. I was just fortunate enough to get your phone number. I said, well, look, I just gone and called it myself.
Well, I tell you this. You and the that gave you my phone number. Tell no come take it out. Till then, it ain't going nowhere, Flair.
Okay, well, listen, let's swerve. This is what we decide on in case we got to this situation with you.
What's that?
I just come over there and put the trash in your backyard until Tuesday morning. And Tuesday morning, I'll come back over there and take it out. That way, all the smell will be in your backyard and it won't be out on the...
You say you go what?
I'm going to come over there and put the trash in your backyard so the smell, that funky... I mean, I'm sorry.
Let me tell you this, Flair. If you come over here, you might well call the police, because that's who you going to need if you come over here. Bring all the that had a problem saying my trash thing to come over here and take it out.
Well, hey man, you trying to act like it don't smell, man.
I don't give a if it smell. I tell you what I do. I go out and pour Clorox on it. Would that help you out a little bit?
Okay, but see, that's not what the people in the neighborhood want. We want you to.
I don't give a damn what they want. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. And how the did you get my phone number any damn way?
Hey, I already told you, man. I got your number from one of the neighbors on your street that said they didn't want to get in the middle.
Tell me who, to the left or to the right. Tell me which one of
Okay, listen, swerve. Once you get to the meat of the problem is your trash stink, dog.
How is my trash? How the hell y'all pinpoint my trash out of everybody else's trash on the block? And how in the hell you smell mine?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if your trash busted open or what the deal is, but everybody's saying it's swerve trash that's stinking.
Listen, that's too much trash for me to be going through trying to see what stinks. It's 9 bags of trash out there, and it's going to stay out there until they come get it. And you ain't coming over here.
Okay, now, that's where you wrong, Swerve.
No,
I am coming over there. I'm coming over there, and I'm going to take that trash and put it in the backyard till 2. Now, if you're going to try to get in my way, whatever. But I got to go on and get this trash in the backyard.
I tell you what, bring your over here right now. I'm going to put on my suit. I'm standing on the porch right now. Bring your around the corner. Come on, Rico, whatever your name is.
It's Rico. I'm Rico one street over, and I'm smelling your nasty trash, man.
Take your trash out. My may smell, but you ain't gonna come take it out. I bet you that.
Hey, listen, Swerve. I'm gonna say this.
Swerve, man, stop calling my name.
Excuse me?
Stop calling my name. Who in the hell told you to call me Swerve? All my call me by that name.
Okay, well, hey, that's what they call you. What's wrong with me calling you Swerve?
You don't call me that name. Now you paying my trash thing. Come over here and take the trash out.
Hey man, I ain't nobody sitting there scared of you, Swerve. I'm trying to get the name.
Didn't I just tell you stop calling my name? Ain't no Swerve. Come over here. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do.
Okay, well, hey, then it is what it is. Bottom line, I'm on my way over there to move that damn trash.
Come over here. Come over here and move it. I'm on the porch right now. Come on over here.
Meet me out by the nasty stinking trash you got.
I'm standing right next to it now.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm on my way now. And guess what I'm going to do when I get over there?
What the you ain't going to do? What the you going to do?
I'm going to tell you my damn name when I get over there. My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin, Reese.
Oh, man, get the out of here. Tell Reese, I'm a whoop.
Hey, man, I got to ask you something, dog. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, man, the Steve Harvey Show, man.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Trash stink.
Stink trash.
Yo, trash stink.
Wow.
Yes, do.
Nothing like a funky trash. Yo, trash stink.
This is the kind of material you're going to be doing at the Blues and Jazz separate
I'm going to be singing funky trash. Oh, you don't want to miss it, Shirley. Funky trash is
he
my
brings
third
people
track.
out to blues. That's what he there for. After they have supper and then get the blues, here come his little happy ass.
To pick them up, baby. Pick you up. But that's the Blues and Jazz Supper Club. Friday and Saturday, the nephew will be in town. 2 shows Friday, 2 Saturday, just about sold out. Y'all come hang out with your boy for Labor Day weekend. Let's get it in. And bring your boy a barbecue plate, no potato salad. Thank you. Or a chicken sandwich. Bring me a chicken sandwich.
All right, well, coming up, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, we're going to tell you how to party with us in Cancun, Mexico, baby, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, well, it's Labor Day weekend, guys. Summer is pretty much over, after Labor Day. You know how that goes. But, yeah, I I know it happened so quickly, right? But
did y'all have a good time at Sand and Soul last year?
yes, we
Yes,
did.
we
Steve.
did,
Yes,
Steve.
we
You
did.
gotta ask us.
Outstanding.
That's why we're going back.
Outstanding. Yeah.
The balling continues in Cancun, Mexico.
Woohoo!
You hear me?
Yes.
We heard all the news that happened in the DR. It was nobody's fault. It was nothing we could do about it, folks. So we got to hustling, and we found it. We found a resort that's going to be better than the time we had at DR. I sure hate that some of you all going to miss it, man, but I understand. But listen, if you want a shot to go and your wallet is a little tight, your pockets is, you've been dusted a little bit this summer, and your money tight, I got a special for you. You listening?
Yes.
Y'all supposed to say yeah.
No, yeah.
I said yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I said yes. I said
I didn't
yeah,
hear
listen.
nothing.
Okay.
Help me.
You wasn't
Help
listening.
me help you.
Kick it, right. Come on.
If you call, listen to this, 1-800, you can only call to get this special. 1-800-684-2825. 1-800-684-2825. I'm running a Labor Day special that's just for phone calls only. Our phone operators are waiting to tell you about it. I'm not even going to, it's so good. Let me just give you a tip. We're going to ask them what it is.
Okay.
But see if you could get just a little bit more. Just see. Ask them what the Labor Day special is and sign up. You ain't going to believe it. But ask them, just ask them for a little bit more and see what they say. Yeah, that's all. Because it's going to be off the chain, y'all. If you go to my Instagram, you can check out some stuff we had on there posted from last year's event. It's really good. But October 10th through the 14th at the all-inclusive Moon Palace Resort, y'all. We're going to be doing it. Carla will be there. Shirley will be there. Junior will be there.
Absolutely.
Jay gonna come. We got to make some special provisions for him, though.
His plane gonna be so different.
He's coming. I don't know
gotta
what
have
we're
a
going to
medicine
fly
room.
his ass down here with all this
In the
stuff.
Moon Palace.
Medevac. I'm coming on a medevac helicopter. That's how I'm
Sending
coming over there.
extra people. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's going to be a blast. Marjorie's pairing up with Lisa Ray to do the beauty bar this year. Lisa
Nice.
Ray's got a new line she wants to introduce to women with them special curves on that thing. Come on down and get your fit right. We got it going on. Sand and Soul is the hottest spot this year. We're going to have a good time, man. Look, I promise you it's going to be a good time. I'm telling you, if you missed this, but if your pockets is tight, dial 1-800-684-2825. 1-800-684-2825. This is just if your pockets is tight. Now, if you're balling and you're loaded and you don't need no discount, don't say that, Steve. And you don't need no help because you asked me for some help, now here comes some help. Just call that number, find out what it is.
All right, Steve, we'll see you in Sand and Soul in Cancun, Mexico.
1-800-684-2825.
If your pockets is tight.
All right, time for today's headline, Steve. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, guys, and good morning, everybody out there. I wanted to say before we end, this week marked 64 years since Emmett Till, a 14-year-old teenager from Chicago, went south for the summer to spend time with relatives and ended up brutally murdered by two white men. Believe it or not, markers dedicated to the child have been repeatedly vandalized. In fact, this year, an image surfaced of three white men, frat brothers from the University of Mississippi, holding guns and standing next to the monument, which is riddled with bullets. Emmett Till, of course, was kidnapped, beaten, tortured, and shot in the head before his body was thrown into the river and weighed down. His crime? A white woman claimed that he whistled at her. Her husband and his brother were tried and found innocent by an all-white jury, and then they admitted their guilt only a few months later when they sold their story to Look magazine. The woman has since admitted that she lied. No one's prosecuting her. Emergency preparedness continues in Florida ahead of Hurricane Dorian. Meteorologists say Dorian could make landfall on Monday as a Category 4 storm, slamming into the tip of Florida or somewhere around the Georgia coast. They're thinking probably Florida. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis wants residents to be ready for whatever.
Do not wait until it's too late. If you prepared and then don't end up getting affected, no harm, no foul. But if you don't prepare and you are affected, that may be something that is difficult to recover from.
States of emergency have been declared in Florida and Georgia. The Trump administration wants to weaken the government's regulation on methane gas, which scientists say contributes to climate change. More than 30 states have passed laws legalizing marijuana for either legal or recreational use, but the Surgeon General, Jerome Adams, says no amount of cannabis is safe for young people, the elderly, or babies.
And while the perceived harm of marijuana is decreasing, the scary truth is that the actual potential for harm is increasing.
Yeah, well, authorities in Florida are offering more information on the case against 4 employees at a nursing home where 12 people died in 2017 after Hurricane Irma. They say the 4 in question, all former employees of the rehab center in Hollywood Hills. And finally, President Trump held a Space Force ceremony at the White House yesterday.
The final frontier.
Yeah, Trump's Space Force would be a 6th branch of the U.S. military. In the Oval Office, he launched what he's calling the U.S. Space Command. The Congress still needs to approve all of this. They say that the U.S. Air Force General John Raymond would head it up. Vice President Pence says the Space Force's purpose, defend our values in the vast expanse of space. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. So it's Friday, Labor Day weekend, and all week, you've been creating your own special list of the 50 greatest R&B artists in the last 50 years. Now, if you could announce your final list, so just so people could have their Labor Day weekend soundtrack ready for the 3-day weekend, what you got?
Here it is right here. Let's go. This is in no particular order, but I have the greatest 50 R&B performers of all time. Aretha Franklin. Yes. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Diana Ross. I got Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, Sade, Phyllis Hyman, Mary J. Blige, Al Green, Barry White, Peabo Bryson, Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Eddie Levert, Ron Isley, that damn Maurice White, his friend Philip Bailey, oh Lord, Frankie Beverly, goodness gracious Shaka Khan, almighty Gladys Knight, Patty the one and only LaBelle, Smokey that cruising ass Robinson, Maxwell, Donny Hathaway, Bill Withers, Isaac Hayes, James Brown, Ray Charles, Tina Marie, Tina Turner, Jill Scott, all of them damn emotions. Niecy Williams. Yes.
Focus.
See, that's what happens. He's so sick.
That's why you can't
Yeah.
Cause I just want to be free.
Angela Bofield.
Bofield.
That's my song.
The best I can. Girl. Okay. Sam crooning ass Cook. Yes, sir. Yes. The
Another
living
sad
legend.
night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money because I just got paid.
Stevie Wonder.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One of the greatest albums of all time, Songs in the Key of Life.
Of life, yes.
Lionel Tuskegee Richie.
Yes.
Hello.
Anthony Hamilton. Tony Braxton.
Yes.
Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
If you
Teddy
think you're
Pendergrass.
lonely now,
These two fools.
wait until
TLC,
tonight.
the whole damn group. Curtis Mayfield.
All right, coming up at 34 after the hour. Well, Steve, you got a couple more to finish your list. We want 50, so we're going to review your top.
Hold on. Oh, God, dog, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're going to review your top 50 R&B artists from the last 50 years, and we'll do that coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, it's Labor Day weekend, as you know, and all week, Steve Harvey, the one and only, has been working on his 50 R&B artists from the last 50 years. People wanted to know
And
about
I
Steve's
ran
list.
out of numbers.
Uh-huh.
Because I need more than 50.
Yeah.
Because some people you can't leave off this list.
Oh, so you
I'm
going
gonna play
higher
your
than
50 at my barbecue, dog. That's what I'm gonna do.
Now,
I'm gonna
do
play
we
your
need to
50.
go over this 50 or how much time we got?
If you could do it
we got,
quickly.
if you don't have to
I
sing
can't do
every
it quick
song.
because Jay gonna start singing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
minutes.
sing.
Background
Nah, I'm
singing.
gonna sing some of these, okay? It's gonna happen.
Who's the attitude?
Okay.
Otis,
Strike.
Otis Redding.
Sitting in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when they eat. Go ahead.
Come,
You got 4 minutes, Steve.
watching chips rolling.
And
why we
now
can't
watch
get to
them
the-
roll away again.
Again. Oh,
Okay.
sitting on the dock of the bay,
Junior, they got to
watching the
get to the hook.
tide roll away.
Ooh.
I'm telling you who else I'm putting on this list
3 minutes.
because I watch her rise. Erica Badu.
Thank you.
Badu.
Yes.
Yes.
Here's somebody go on the list because I done seen this boy rip it time after time after time, and I had to give it to him. He got too many hits. That damn Usher.
Oh,
Usher
yes.
Ray.
on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said
What
that the
y'all
other day.
know about him?
Man, it make you wanna leave the one you with, a new relationship. What you wanna do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should
Now,
be a
this is
confession.
going to shock some people,
Come on.
but I know music. And
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what you say. But when you talk to Steve Harvey about the top R&B singers of all time, I got news for you. A white boy gets on that list. I got news for you. His
I know who you
name
going with.
is Michael
I know.
McDonald.
Oh,
I keep
sir.
McDonald.
forgetting. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting.
I was watching him the other night.
Not
keep
in love
forgetting.
anymore.
I keep forgetting.
Keep forgetting. Things
Keep
will never
forgetting.
be the same again. Oh no.
I keep
I keep
forgetting.
forgetting how you made it so clear. Keep forgetting, girl. Every time you need, boy,
I keep forgetting.
that damn Michael McDonald,
That's a
boy,
bad boy right there.
2
boy, that
minutes.
boy
Bad boy.
belongs
And we've done two
on
people.
the list
Yes.
of greatest
Yeah.
R&B
Three
singers.
people. All we got to.
Now, if you're racist, that's your damn problem. It ain't mine.
Racism.
No, we harping on this. We ain't no moving on.
Okay, well, you
Put
got
the
2
white
more
boy
minutes.
on the list because he belong on there.
That's okay.
It's your list.
No one's arguing with you.
Well, just in case.
You're good.
Sit up here.
Okay.
So you don't think Justin Bieber need to be on the list,
Oh,
huh?
this is taking a
Hell
turn.
It really has. I thought this was a fun
Yeah,
segment.
it's Labor
This
Day
is a
weekend,
fun
Steve.
thing.
Holiday supposed to be fun. Let's go.
Put your playlist together.
Okay.
Play it
Who
at the
else you-
barbecue. Boy, if Uncle Steve put together a barbecue playlist,
Yep.
had you
Yeah, we need
crying.
to get that on the iHeart
Had the
app.
best time you ever had in the world.
Okay,
Can
you
I
have
make a
any more for the list?
Got one more
No,
for us?
that's it. My list is
You
complete.
missed one person I would like for you to add.
Well, if I missed it and you tell me, I'll admit it.
Stephanie
Whisper.
Mills.
Oh, yeah.
God, dog.
I'm telling you.
God,
I'm telling you.
You
God.
almost cussed, Steve.
How I feel about
About
her.
to cuss myself out.
Yeah.
The hell I miss Stephanie Mills with her
Yes.
bad ass.
And you did put
Yeah.
Fantasia on there too, right?
Yeah, he
did
had
put that.
Fantasia on there. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
she
just
got to
saying.
be on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
I break
All right, if you want to see Steve's list without all the attitude and
Without
everything,
the anger in it.
yes, go to Steve Harvey FM on Instagram. Okay, that's how you can see his list. Coming up next, nephew in the building. He's gonna make us smile some more with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, I need to help this poor child. Right now, the nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. Nephew, what do you have for us today, sir?
We are going to the church, Shirley. As you know, the choir sits there and they are standing beautifully in their what? Their robes. The title is Wet Robes. Wet robes. Yes, wet robes, Uncle Steve. Wet robes.
Is it wet robe or wheat robe?
No, it's wet robes.
Robes, boy.
No, that's the song we used to sing as kids. That's not the word. It's wet. It ain't. I live wet to just I live wet to just to feel the wet. That's a childhood song, boy.
All right, let me say it. Let me say it. I got it.
My paper just went across the room.
Come on, I'm trying to think what they taught me this.
You know your uncle doesn't have a lot of patience. Come on.
Man,
Wet the robes.
What?
Did I say it?
We don't know.
Hell no, we don't know what you're talking about now. This ain't a break.
Wet robes.
Very good.
But his voice was quivering.
What? He didn't say
it.
Here it is.
Encouraging failure.
Wet.
That's what we gonna get.
Wet robes.
Hey, man. Hey. You 50. You not fitting to fix this.
Wet robes. Wet robes. Go ahead, Cat. Just run it, Cat. Here. Oh.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Sister Tanya. Sister Tanya.
This she. Who's this?
Hi, Sister Tanya. This is Brian calling from the church, Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, where you are a member. I'm actually been put over the vacation for the youth, and we're doing a big fundraiser. And I would like to know, are you going to be available to come out on Saturday? Because we got pretty much most of the choir. You're in the choir, correct?
Yeah. I never heard of anything about anything on Saturday, though.
Well, we got most of the choir members coming out on Saturday. And we'd like to know if you're going to be available on Saturday to come out and participate in the fundraiser for the children that's going on their vacation next year.
Oh, you said all the other choir members? I never heard anything from the other.
Yeah, all of the choir members. We probably have about 95% of the choir members coming out.
Yeah, I'm free on Saturday.
Okay, now we're doing from 5 to 7 on Saturday. So are you available 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.? It's only 2 hours.
Yeah, what'd you say your name was?
Brian. I'm sorry. They call me Brian. They call me B.A. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Did I meet you at the church?
I just joined about 3 weeks ago, and they've already given me an assignment. So I majored in marketing in school. So they're trying to get me to take care of the children and their vacation that's coming up. So we put together some things, a great fundraiser. And, you know, the choir members have been very receptive. You were the last one for me to call, and I wanted to make sure you were on board with us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just never heard about this, so. But,
Right. Now, are you able to bring your choir robe on Saturday?
Yeah, we singing a song. What song did you need us to sing? Did you tell the pastor about this?
No. You guys are not actually going to be singing a song. What it is that we're having a and I'm so glad that you're ready to participate in what we're doing. So I want to first of all say thank you. First and foremost, I want to say thank you. Okay.
All right. So what is
all
it
right,
that we
and all of the choir members. I'm sorry.
What is it that we need the robes for? I can bring my robe.
The robes. What's going to happen is you guys aren't singing a song, but we're having a wet robe contest.
A what now?
A wet robe contest.
You talking about like a wet T-shirt contest type of thing?
Well, it's not a T-shirt. It's a robe. So you don't have a T-shirt on. What we need you to do is we need you to
No, not in the church. You talking about the whole choir said they're going to do a wet robe contest? You said a wet robe contest? I heard of a wet T-shirt contest. That's not the same thing, though, right?
Well, no, it's a little bit different. What it is, you don't have a T-shirt on. You actually have your choir robe on, and you don't have anything underneath it. You don't wear any clothes underneath it. What we do is we're going to wet all of the ladies. Listen to me. We're going to wet all of the ladies down, and the sexiest one that's wet with their robe on is going to win $500, and half of the money is going to go to the children's vacation. Hello?
You talking about a wet T-shirt contest in the church?
No, I'm talking about a wet robe contest.
at the church.
Oh no, I'm not finna get in there and be naked under a
It's
robe.
It's gonna be out. It's gonna be
You
out.
talking about being naked under a robe?
We need you to be completely naked under your robe,
you
and we're
talk to
gonna
the
wet
pastor
everybody
about
down with a water hose, and the finest one is going to be able to win $500, and $250 of that, half of that money is gonna go to the children's vacation.
Hold on. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Brian Anthony.
Brian, how long you been a member of this church? Because I don't ever remember meeting you.
Okay, I've been a member for about 3 weeks now. Like I said, since I majored in marketing, they actually threw me into.
Ain't no way after 3 weeks that they gonna put you in charge of something.
I don't understand why there's a problem with you trying to pitch in and help out the
problem
children.
because I don't even know who you are calling me. I don't know who gave you my number.
They're trying to create. They're trying to accomplish something, and you don't want to help the kids.
I want to help the kids, but I'm not going to get up there in no choir robe. I'm doing my best right now not to cuss you out because I'm a woman of God.
So you too good to be naked under your robe. Is that what you're saying? You too good to be naked?
Look, I don't have to explain myself, but I'm not going to be naked up in no church.
Okay, so you can't do the naked robe content. You can't do that for the kids.
I know you're not about to tell me what I can and cannot do for no kids. Now, I don't know who gave you my number, but I think you need to figure out who else to call for this because I'm not going to be a part of this.
We called all the other choir members, and they don't have a problem with it. You're the only one that's got a problem.
All the choir members. What are their names? What other choir members did you call that would have said that they would have done something nasty?
We called Sister Bridget in the choir. Sister Bridget didn't have a problem with it.
Ain't no Sister Bridget in the choir.
Okay, how about Sister Rachel? Sister Rachel in the choir was fine with it.
Ain't no Sister Rachel. Sister Rachel wouldn't be getting naked.
Okay. Let me ask you this something.
Look.
Do you know?
I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I think you need to get off this phone.
Do you know Sister DeVita in the choir?
Yes, I know Sister DeVita.
Okay, so if Sister DeVita said that Sister Bridget and Sister Rachel didn't have a problem doing it, why do you have a problem doing it?
I'm not about to be naked in a church for kids.
You're not getting naked in the church. You're going to be in the back part of the church, and we're going to spray you down with a water hose on your robe.
I'm not going to be up there. This is disgusting.
Well, Tommy said you would do it. Tommy said you didn't have no problem doing it.
Who the hell is Tommy? We don't even have a Tommy at the church. You keep making up all these names.
Tommy is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. That's who Tommy is. Hello?
Yes.
This is Tommy, baby. This is nephew Tommy. How you doing?
Oh, my God. That's not real?
It's not real, baby. Nobody was calling you about doing a wet robe cut. You all right?
Woo. I was finna go off on you.
You was already going off on me. Vita got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, my God. I'm going to get her. Ooh. I was holding my tongue.
What you saying? You was about to cuss?
I was about to cuss you out, right out. Ooh, I'm going to get DeVita. DeVita got jokes. I'm going to get DeVita. DeVita can't even sing, and she up there in the choir telling you to prank call me.
So DeVita can't sing?
I'm going to get her back.
Oh, man. Hey, baby, I got to ask you. You got to tell me, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, the Strawberry Letter subject, I need to help this poor child. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here today, okay?
Strawberry Letter, that's what we have right now. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Oh, Morgan Freeman. All right, subject, I need to help this poor child. Dear Steve and Shirley, 13 years ago, I became friends with a newly married young couple at church. They have 2 children, and they are good, God-fearing people with large hearts. The only problem is that they are not book smart, and the wife is lacking in the common sense department, too. They both speak terribly, and their subject and verb agreement is always off. Their spelling is even worse. I hate to admit it, but when I first met this couple, my first impression was that they both had learning disabilities when they were younger, and that's how they met. After knowing them a while, I know that's not true. The husband never graduated from high school, and the wife just recently got her GED. We are all in a church group, and we discuss family stuff, so since it's back to school time, we were all happy to see our children going back to the classroom. All of us except this one couple. They announced to the group that they plan to homeschool their 8-year-old this semester. Everyone in the group started looking around, and we were all quiet. We left the church meeting, and before I could get in my house good, I had 3 messages from people in our group telling me I had to stop them or their child would be ruined for life. Since I'm the closest one to them, they suggested I tell them. How can I tell my friend that homeschooling her child may turn her child into a little dummy? Maybe I can talk to a counselor down at the school where the child is supposed to be enrolled. Or should I mind my business, and just pray that this turns out better than we expect it to? I feel like I owe it to the child to speak up. Thoughts? Okay. Now, you know you can't tell these people how to raise and educate their children. You know you can't do that. That would cause major problems. You can only suggest to them. You can only just try to help them in some way. You say they speak terribly. They don't have much common sense or book sense. You say they're good, God-fearing people with large hearts. You said that in your letter. So hopefully these good, God-fearing people with large hearts, they will welcome your advice and your suggestions. But you can't go in there, trying to take over and overstep. These are their children, not yours. Talking to the school counselor, telling the mom that the homeschooling will turn her child into a little dummy, that's very unacceptable. That's out of line, okay? As a friend, just try to help her maybe set up her homeschool procedure, the processes, the things you have to go through to do that. You can contribute and help the kids read and things like that. I think the fact that the mom just recently got her GED, I think that means that she's trying to do better, and she wants to do better, and she wants to do better for her kids. So support her, encourage her, be a friend to her, but don't take over, get in there and, you should mind your own business, get all up in their business. She could end up resenting you, and this wouldn't be good. Steve?
I disagree. So damn what? Somebody got to say these babies. Wow. Somebody needs to stop this before it happens. Two ignorant ass people can't homeschool a baby. You just said she just recently got her damn GED and her husband just got here. They 40. Now you're sitting up in here and you're sitting up here, Shirley. See, that's your problem, Shirley. You're a Christian and you always want to, do the right thing. Don't stay in it. Somebody got to get in there. Last thing we need is 2 more of them. We got to get involved here.
Be involved.
You got to say these kids, this is not no time to be Christian. We ain't got time for that.
They're all Christian.
Listen to me. Them doggone kids. You don't know nothing. You just said they talk ignorant at the church group. You just said they ain't got good sense. Now they finna homeschool some kids. And you sitting up in here, you scared they gonna send the kids off to school and not they gonna homeschool them and turn them into little dummies. I can promise you it's already too late. Them kids is already a product of them 2 parents. If we don't get them babies in school, we gonna have 2 more of them. Your church is finna be a congregation full of little dummies. All of them. Sitting over there don't know nothing. You sitting up in here complaining about this lady on the thing. I tell you what you better do. You better have some little ninjas dropping in at that homeschool, educating them kids when the parents send them to recess or something. That's your only damn chance.
He said ninjas. Yeah.
I know. I got it. Yeah, me though.
Ninja teachers?
You said in your letter that the only problem is that they not book smart and the wife is lacking in common sense. Damn. So you don't know nothing in books or life? What they finna tell these two kids? They both speak terribly, and they subject and verb agreement is always off.
Hold on, Steve. Hold on. We'll have part two of your response.
We're going to talk about this subject and verb agreement is always off.
Yes. We'll have part two of Steve's response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject, I need to help this poor child. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap today's Strawberry Letters. Subject, I need to help this poor child.
Got these newlywed people at their church, and they God-fearing and large hearts. And the only problem is they not book smart, and the wife is lacking in common sense department too. Both of them speak terribly, and their subject and verb agreement is always off. Everybody happy because kids going back to school. Everybody in the little church group celebrating, except these two. They done told y'all they finna homeschool they two kids. Everybody in the group got quiet. Because they trying to figure out how is these two ignorant-ass people gonna homeschool these two little poor-ass kids. That's what this letter's about. But let me focus on the line here. Shirley, I'm going to need your help right here because I'm going to prove to you why these parents need to send their children to school.
Okay.
Shirley?
Yes.
Because the lady says they both speak terribly and their subject and verb agreement is always off. What that means is the subject and the verb that they use in the same sentence never apply. So now, Shirley, you don't know what they're talking about, but I do. So what I want you to do, Shirley, so I can prove my point, that they need to get these kids' ass up into school. I'm going to be the child of these little ignorant-ass parents. Now, I want you to ask me any question on any subject. Ain't got to be pertaining to a child or nothing, but I'm going to show you what it is to mean that your subject and verb don't agree and gonna prove why they need to go to school. First question.
All right, what time do you have to get up to go to school today?
What that is for?
What?
See, that means why do I have to get up on time to go to school?
That's what that means.
Go ahead.
What did you get for lunch today? What do you have for lunch today?
I be finna eat mine.
I be finna eat.
I be what?
I be finna eat mine.
Ooh, that's painful.
Did you lay your clothes out to go to school tomorrow? What you gonna wear?
Clothes me to wear tomorrow?
Clothes me to wear tomorrow.
Okay, you're proving your point.
No, come on, any question. I don't care what it is. It ain't got to be school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Question.
What's your favorite TV show?
TV and media watching up there for that thing.
What?
This evening.
You got off in there now.
Yes.
Way in there.
This give me
Yeah. That's why they ass need to be in school. Come on.
What's your first and last name?
My last name is Foda. The first one was over with.
These kids need to get to school.
Immediately.
Stupid ass need to be in school. I'm talking about don't get in these people's business. You better say these damn babies. This ain't even funny. Go ahead, Shirley.
No, it's definitely not funny. Okay, so Oh, I know. So what did you learn today when you went to church?
I for church and learned it that lesson for them.
What? How old did you say you were?
For the lesson for learned it. I learned it that the cross was up and Jesus was stuck on it.
How old did you say you were?
15.
What?
The kid in this letter is 8.
But this is what's going to happen if you don't get your ass in school. 2 more questions.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Pinto.
Chips
Pinto
and
beans.
cornbread.
Oh, gosh.
What's that?
Chips and cornbread.
Can you spell cornbread?
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Cornbread. CORNBED. Cornbread.
Cornbed. Okay.
You don't like cornbread?
No, I like cornbread.
Oh, see, you fancy
No.
for that. Mhm. You won't use all the letters in your words.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Yeah.
That ain't for how I go for my mom and my daddy. My mom and my daddy told me school ain't that important.
I don't think they said that, did they?
My mama just got her GED, and her cousin took the test for her.
See, I looked at that positively. Oh, her cousin took the test for her. All right, Steve,
Shirley,
you've proved your point.
That's why you got to get these kids in school.
A lot of kids that are
There
homeschooled
has to
though
be
do
an
well.
intervention.
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to stupid like
I
that.
know.
Yeah, but my last one right there had women.
I homeschool Winton. How you think that went?
What? You did
That should've
not.
been like 2
I
days.
homeschooled Winton. How you think that
All right,
went?
listen, you can post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 after the hour, Junior's here with his comedy segment called When Did? He'll explain right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Junior's here today with, this is a comedy segment you call Junior When Did? What's that about?
When did?
When did?
You know, we've been seeing a lot of things that have been happening,
Uh-huh.
but you just don't know when it started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, when did kids get luggage?
Luggage?
You ever go to the
They got
airport
it.
and see this little
They
baby in
got
front
it.
of you?
Oh, yeah.
When did, remember, all my drawers was in the same luggage with my grandmother. All my drawers was up against a Brazil. When did kids get luggage?
When did it happen, huh?
Like, I don't know when it started.
Uh-huh.
That's a good
Uh-huh.
point.
Matter of fact, when did people start wearing house shoes everywhere?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
at church.
Uh-huh.
Somebody stepped out their house shoes to get to the altar and knelt. When you leave your shoes out here in church like that? Like, when did it happen?
Oh,
When did it
no.
start, Junior?
Like, when did vegans get so outspoken?
What do you mean?
You ain't never know who the hell was a vegan. Now they upset about everything. You can't eat that. It had a mother. I don't care. Vegans is, when did all this stuff
They're
start?
speaking up now.
They speaking up. When did we just never mind just wearing ripped jeans? Remember you used to get your ass whooped for your jeans being
Oh,
told?
yeah.
Now everybody jeans toe.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I looking at Dwayne's drawers? Just when did that start?
Yeah.
We just don't know when it happened.
When did?
Remember when people used to borrow money?
Mm-hmm.
Now they cash shopping
Yeah.
for dinner.
That's
You need
right.
to ask. Remember, can I borrow was important.
Yes.
They don't do that no more. They don't do none of that. When did big guys just start showing their stomach with no results? You know, they don't care. No remorse. They just the stomach just out.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, when did women just start wearing their stomachs out? Just when did all of this happen?
Truth be told.
When did white kids get comfortable saying the N-word to black kids? When did that start? When did we start knocking out kids? When did that stop? Now, because my nephew is sitting up here making F's at school, and we ain't been in school a week. When did this start? Just when did it happen? We just don't know. We have to figure out when did that happen.
Very
That's
That's
good
what
points.
when did.
Very insightful.
Just
I
start
like
thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff's changing. Just don't know when did it happen.
Right before your eyes.
told.
Wow.
I'll tell you another one.
Profound.
Okay.
Here's one that everybody knows. This is something that we don't even know when this started.
When?
But remember when did wearing a jogging suit, remember when it meant you was going jogging?
Oh, yeah.
Now people wearing jogging suits ain't jogging no damn well.
You talking about me?
Yeah. That used to mean something. You got on a jogging suit, I can assume your ass was going jogging.
Now
your ass in drive-thrus. You ain't doing nothing with walking in it. Sleeping.
Right now.
I'm just saying.
At work.
Yeah. I'm in one right now.
All right, thank you, Junior. I like that. When did? All right, coming up at the top of the hour, here's another question. Is your relationship so good that sometimes you wish you and your spouse would argue more? Wow.
No.
We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Is your relationship so good, guys, that sometimes you wish you and your spouse would argue more? Huh?
No, I don't need no more arguing. I got enough.
We ain't never got that far.
I'm good.
If just one argument could save your marriage, that is it. But this husband cooked, cleaned, swept, and loved his wife passionately, completely. She, in turn, felt choked by his affection and now wants to divorce him. The woman sought divorce from her husband in a city in the United Arab Emirates because his love was too much for her to bear. He never yelled at me or turned me down, the woman told the court. I was choked by extreme love and affection. He even helped me clean the house. The court ordered the adjournment of the case to give the couple a chance at reconciliation. So, guys, here's a question for you. Do you wish you and your spouse would actually argue more? Or have you ever ended a relationship because there was no conflict at all? It was just too much love and affection.
Jay, don't answer this.
I ain't got
No,
answer
please,
for this
Steve.
one. No.
Why can't he
We
answer,
need
Steve?
this.
Jay need to stay away from this. 'Cause as soon as you say something to him,
I'm gone.
he disagree with.
I'm gone.
His ass is getting some papers drawn up.
Are you serious?
Are you serious, Steve?
Yeah, you talk back too much. I'm out of this relationship.
It's that fast?
Just that quick. Can be quicker than that.
Why is
Really,
that,
Jay? Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't need to hit
Dog,
it.
he
I don't
out.
need to hit it. I'm out.
He out.
I'm out.
I don't know who wants to argue, but this woman, what's wrong with her?
Exactly,
Yeah.
Steve.
She
She's
does
the
not
problem.
Understand what real love is. She's got a different view.
Yeah,
She saw somebody getting cussed out, abused, something.
I want that.
Yeah, that's probably how she
Who
grew
said
up or
that?
something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I want to get cussed out.
Too
That's
much
crazy.
love and affection?
I've never heard a woman say
Who
that.
wants conflict? Who want that?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
now,
crazy.
unless he's ultra clingy.
She did say she felt choked by his love. She felt choked by it.
What do you mean, Steve?
So
He
she just rather just be choked.
Oh, goodness.
He
How
cooked,
the
he
hell
cleaned.
that sound?
He cooked, he cleaned, he loved her passionately and completely. This sounds like a
This woman out
romance
here
novel.
Going, hell fuck, go somewhere and sit your ass.
Go ahead on with that now.
Yeah. She said he never yelled at me or turned me down.
Never?
Yeah.
This woman out there going, baby, you need to meet my man.
Who are you?
Okay.
He
Yeah.
never turned you down? Oh, my God.
So this is the opposite of an abusive relationship.
He cooking and
Extreme opposite.
Yeah, he cooking and cleaning, girl. Please,
Man, I
jackpot.
cook.
Yeah.
I cook. I'm not going to clean.
Your dishes in the sink when you through.
He swept.
Dog.
Wow.
I'll leave a pot on the stove in a heartbeat.
Wow. I mean, women say all the time they want a good man. Women complain all the time. He never helps me around the house.
Right.
We never spend enough time together. He's not affectionate. He's not romantic.
I'll help you. I'll help you pack.
This one here.
Pack. Get up out of here.
But Jay, not one time she said something, she's out. You're done.
Yeah. Well, I don't take talking back. I don't.
What is talking back? What
that
is
right
that?
there. See what we're doing now? That. That
But
right
you're
there.
not a daddy. You're not her dad. You're
wanted
her
an
husband.
example. I was giving you an example.
You're her
See how
man,
we going back
Jay.
and forth? You see how we going back and forth?
What your daddy say, What your dad say,
We don't do back and forth. We just do forth. Ain't no damn back in this house.
I've never heard of this before.
But Jay, we can't disagree. We can't agree.
They said ain't no back
too
talk.
many times of you talking back to me. You would have been gone.
But we don't like what you're saying, Jay. We have a right to
You
say
sound
that.
like Mister.
Yeah, you sound like somebody's daddy. Yeah.
I'm not going to hit nobody. I'm just going to pack you up. That's all I'm going to do.
But it's your tone, though, Jay.
Yeah.
It's your tone.
Man.
Wow. All right, coming up, more music, more fun, more chauvinism sounds
More
like
back
too.
talk.
Yeah.
More back talk.
At 20 minutes after the hour right here on the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, hate to talk about this, but it's reality. The end of August, is peak hurricane season.
Yeah.
We got to be prepared. We have a lot of listeners in Florida, the Carolinas, the Gulf Coast, the Northeast, and, of course, the Caribbean and Puerto Rico. Carla, you've been through a couple of hurricanes. So any reminders?
Yeah, I've been through the big ones, huh? Katrina, Harvey.
Yeah.
You know what? I think what happens with hurricane season, you get too busy watching the Weather Channel and the predictions and where is it going to go. You've been through this before, so you're worried about what category it is. Here's the thing. Be ready. Just get you a week's worth of food, water, medicine. Keep cash on hand. Fill up your gas tank. You can listen to this radio station for updates.
Yes.
You got to listen to the local city officials when they say evacuate, move.
Go.
When they tell you
Go.
to leave,
Yeah.
there's no hurricane that
Don't wait.
surprises you. They don't surprise you. It's not a tornado. It's not an earthquake. You know they're coming. You need to listen to the officials and evacuate and be safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you can afford it, get a generator. I'm talking about they got some generators that don't cost
that's
that
a good
much.
power
Get you a
goes out,
generator,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Keep your refrigerator going. Keep a few lights on. You're gonna be all right.
And you know what? Get you some propane because the only way you can cook might be the barbecue.
Weed. If you can get you
Here
some
we go.
weed, you're going to be in there for the long haul. Get some.
Tops, papers.
We'll be back
You hungry? No light.
with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 33 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, well, it's Labor Day weekend, guys. Summer is pretty much over, after Labor Day. You know how that goes. But, yeah, I know it happened so quickly, right? But
Did y'all have a good time at Sand and Soul last year?
yes, we
Yes,
did,
we
Steve.
did,
Yes,
Steve.
we
You
did.
gotta ask us.
Outstanding.
That's why we're going back.
The balling continues in Cancun, Mexico.
Woohoo!
You hear me?
Yes.
We heard all the news that happened in the DR. It was nobody's fault. It was nothing we could do about it, folks. So we got to hustling, and we found it. We found a resort that's going to be better than the time we had at DR. I sure hate that some of you all going to miss it, man, but I understand. But listen, if you want a shot to go and your wallet is a little tight, your pockets is, you've been dusted a little bit this summer, and your money tight, I got a special for you.
You wasn't
Help
listening.
me help you.
Kick it, right. Come on.
If you call, listen to this, 1-800, you can only call to get this special. 1-800-684-2825. 1-800-684-2825. I'm running a Labor Day special that's just for phone calls only. Our phone operators are waiting to tell you about it. I'm not even going to, it's so good. Let me just give you a tip. We're going to ask them what it is.
Okay.
But see if you could get just a little bit more. Ask them what the Labor Day special is and sign up. You ain't going to believe it. But ask them, just ask them for a little bit more and see what they say. Yeah, that's all. Because it's going to be off the chain, y'all. If you go to my Instagram, you can check out some stuff we had on there posted from last year's event. It's really good. But October 10th through the 14th at the all-inclusive Moon Palace Resort, y'all. We're going to be doing it. Carla will be there. Shirley will be there. Junior will be there.
Absolutely.
Jay going to come. We got to make some special provisions for him, though.
His plane gonna be so different.
He's coming. I don't know
gotta
what
have
we're
a
going to
medicine
fly
room.
his ass down here with all this
In the
stuff.
Moon Palace.
Medevac. I'm coming on a medevac helicopter. That's how I'm
Sending
coming over there.
extra people. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's going to be a blast. Marjorie's pairing up with Lisa Ray to do the beauty bar this year. Lisa
Nice.
Ray's got a new line she wants to introduce to women with them special curves on that thing. Come on down and get your fit right. We got it going on. Sand and Soul.
All right, Steve, we'll see you in Sand and Soul in Cancun, Mexico.
1-800-684-2825.
If your pockets is tight.
All right, coming up next, we'll do our last break of the day. And, of course, Steve will have some closing remarks right after this at 49 minutes after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are on this Friday. Yes. Labor Day weekend, baby. It's been a good day. Looking forward to an even greater weekend, Steve. What do you have for closing remarks?
I want to, yesterday I was encouraging people about accomplishing goals and dreams and setting out to, just be greater in your life. Well, today, I want you to understand something about your journey in life. Your journey in life is uniquely yours. No two lives are the exact same. No two paths are the exact same. God puts all of us on special paths that were uniquely designed and orchestrated for you. Everybody don't travel the same road. You may see the same things on the road, but the road ain't going to be the same. The curves in your life is going to be very different from the curves in mine. You will be challenged in a unique way, just like I'll be challenged in a unique way, just like so it is with everyone else. And in these challenges and in this path that you're on, you should celebrate your life, man, and show God some gratitude for this route you're taking. Now, let me tell you something. The route you're taking, it ain't always comfortable. As a matter of fact, a lot of the time it's going to be uncomfortable. You will have short bursts of smooth sailing and easy going. But guess what? A twist and turn is coming. On your path, on your very unique road, something's going to happen along the way. But rejoice in the fact that your past, all the things you've gone through, you've gotten through them. That your track record for surviving bad days is still 100%. In spite of everything you've gone through and all the losses and challenges and setbacks and everything, your life is still very, very much under control because you have managed to survive it all. You have survived it all of it. You've survived every single bad moment, every twist, every turn, every redirected moment, every time you felt like, man, you just didn't see no way out. Think about it for a minute, y'all. All the times you thought you didn't see no way out, didn't you come out? How about all the times you couldn't see no light at the end of the tunnel? Didn't you finally get to the other side of the tunnel? How about all the days you thought, it's so dark in here, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. But morning came. It came for you. And it wasn't dark no more. Think about that, man. Think about all the things God has brought you through. And rejoice in the fact that He's going to get you through this one too. This unique path that you're on. This route that you've been placed on. These things that's occurring in your life. Man, you are uniquely designed. You are a very, very special creation to Him. Your fingerprint, of all the billions of people in this world, your fingerprint is uniquely yours. That's amazing, man, that He has the ability to do that. Only God can do a thing like that. So on this path you're having with this twists and turns, there's a stanza in a poem called Don't Quit where it says, life is strange with this twists and turns, as every one of us must sometimes learn. And many a fellow has turned about when he might have won had he stuck it out. So don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. And often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and a faltering man. And often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learns too late, when the night came down, how close he was to the golden crown. See, life is failure turned inside out. It's the silver tint of your clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worst that you mustn't quit. Don't ever give up. This path, your own, is uniquely yours. God got you. He's always had you. He's always brought you through. You've always survived it. You're going to survive another one. Don't let the devil rob you of your destiny. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him change your mind. Remember, as long as you turn to God, he's already facing you. God never leaves us. We walk away from him, but God never leaves us. We're never alone. We have a friend. We have a companion. We have a guide. We have a constant source of help. You just have to hold on to that. This path you're on, it can be difficult sometimes, but it's yours, and you're going to be fine with it. And if you talk to God on a daily basis, hand him your worries and your woes, life get a lot smoother for you. It don't get easier. You just get better at handling it. Those are my closing remarks today.
Woo, drop it.
Go ahead.
It. Drop the mic. Have a great weekend. And that's Riley here. Have a great weekend.
Labor
Steve
Day.
Harvey Morning Show. We love you, baby. Bye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.